Imagine diving into the ocean deeper and deeper and suddenly realizing you no longer need to hold your breath. Your lungs fill with water, but instead of panic, there's a feeling of lightness. You breathe, and suddenly the world beneath the surface stops being foreign. If humans could breathe underwater, everything would change. A new era of planetary exploration would begin. Oceans, which now hide more than 80% of their territory from our sight, would become our second home. Cities of glass and metal would rise among coral reefs, and people would travel between them not by roads, but by currents. Fishing, forget it in its usual form. We would grow marine farms right beneath the waves, harvesting seaweed and cultivating seafood without harming ecosystems. New professions would appear: underwater architects, current engineers, hydronauts exploring the depths without bulky suits. But most importantly, we would discover a world we now see only in aquariums and documentaries. Imagine waking up in the morning, stepping outside, and your yard is a lagoon filled with bright fish and soft sand at the bottom. Schoolchildren would head to class swimming through coral arches, instead of public transport, currents that could take you anywhere in the underwater city in minutes. However, this ability would bring not only freedom, but also new dangers. The ocean depths are not only beautiful reefs, they are home to giant squids, sharks, poisonous jellyfish. And if before a human could simply surface to escape, now they would face predators in their natural habitat. Ecology would also change. Mass human settlement of the oceans would inevitably affect the natural balance. Marine species could disappear, coral reefs could suffer from new forms of pollution. We would have to create strict laws regulating underwater life. Science would take a huge leap forward. We could explore the Mariana Trench with our own eyes, study sunken ships and ancient cities, discover new life forms. Perhaps the depths would gift us cures for incurable diseases or technologies we can't yet imagine. And who knows, maybe underwater we would find something that would completely change our understanding of the planet. The ocean holds millions of years of history, hidden civilizations, and perhaps even answers to questions about the origin of life. Life on land would gradually stop being the only option. People would be divided into surface dwellers and underwater dwellers, and culture, fashion, and art would adapt to the new reality. Instead of suits and dresses, light, flexible materials that don't hinder swimming. Instead of concerts in halls, shows illuminated by bioluminescent jellyfish, we would become not just inhabitants of the earth, but full citizens of its entire surface, from mountain peaks to the deepest trenches. And then, the question would no longer be how we manage to breathe underwater. Whether we are ready for life in a world where the ocean is also our home.